hope I'm not going to get fired for what I say, But all jokes aside, youth ministry is hard. Youth ministry, I really believe, sets the trends for the church. And I think a good youth ministry is always pioneering and pushing the boundaries of what a local church is doing. And through the youth ministry, you have all these unique challenges that teenagers bring in, that youth pastors are trying to understand the next trend of the next generation, and they're processing it live while trying to give it back in a contextualized way with the gospel in it back to the lives of teenagers. But then while you're doing that, you got to communicate with parents and be that translator between the teenager and the 40-year-old parent. And then somehow you have to connect with the larger church as a whole too. So just first is youth ministry is hard. But if you have a youth pastor and if you have youth volunteers who are in it, know that they love it. It takes a special person to be really committed to doing youth ministry. And so there's no glory in this, there's no fame in this, and obviously the joke is there's no money in this either, but we do it because we love it. We really believe in the next generation, coming to know Jesus, and then passing that baton on for the next and the next and the next. And so I really think youth ministry is hard, but man, there's so many people who love it. So invest in those people who love it. There is so much encouragement for us when we hear, man, we're so proud of our youth workers. We're so proud of our volunteers. We love our youth pastor, and we want to fan into flame what God is doing in our youth ministry. And so youth ministry is not a stepping stone. Youth ministry is not like a throwaway ministry of the church. I really believe if you want a healthy and thriving church, invest in your youth ministry. Because if you really think about it, the way a youth ministry operates is kind of like a church within a church. You have teenagers that you're ministering to, and then you have volunteers anywhere between college and empty nesters. And then you obviously have the pastor. That, realistically speaking, that's like a small church that you're operating. And when you think about it that way, some youth ministries are larger than some EMs. Whether you're an EM of a Chinese church or an EM of a Korean church, whatever, your youth ministry is a microcosm, is a smaller part of a larger church. It's a church within a church. And that church within a church will eventually become the larger church. So invest in them, encourage them, get behind them, ask how you can platform your youth in your adult services. How can you platform your volunteers and your pastor to really say, hey, we are committed to you because we know that you're going to do awesome things later.